everybody, I am back as promised with a video today about how to give your dog eye drops. Earlier in the week, if you are new to Top Dog Tips or you're new to our YouTube channel, earlier in the week I shared a video about how to give your dog medication, and we talked about pills and liquid, giving oral medications. I did give you a brief rundown of how you give ear medications, which is just to fold your dog's ear open, apply the drops, and then you massage your dog's ear typically, but your vet would give you instructions on that. And then of course topical medications are pretty easy to put on. Again, your vet will give you instructions on that. If you have to shave a certain area of your dog or something like that, chances are they're going to do that for you, and all you're going to have to do is rub on an ointment. So those are pretty self-explanatory. The oral medications are a little bit trickier, so that's why I touched on that at the beginning of the week with that video. And then today we want to talk about the eye medications and how to give your dog eye drops. Sometimes eye drops are for something like a scratch or some kind of an eye infection, and it's something that's short term. Sometimes your dog may have like dry eyes or a condition where they need drops every day, and you're going to get really good at this really quickly because you'll be doing it all the time. But if your dog just needs them occasionally, that's typical for a lot of dogs, that they need eye drops once in a while to get rid of an infection or something. And a lot of owners don't know the proper way to do that. So I'm going to go over that with you. And the first thing you want to do is wash your hands really thoroughly. You're going to be touching your dog's eye. If he has an infection, it's going to be more susceptible to getting worse. And if he just needs drops for, say, a scratch or something, you don't want any of the germs on your fingers getting in your dog's eye and making that situation worse by infecting it. So you're going to wash your hands first. One tip that I always give pet parents is to have everything ready before you start this process, because if you have to get up to get something, your dog is quickly going to follow you and you'll have to start all over. So have everything you need handy. Wash your hands. You need the medication, your eye dropper, and either some grooming wipes. You could have a wet washcloth or a tissue, something like that that's going to be gentle on your dog's eye area. And what you want to do, I have grooming wipes here. You want to take one of the grooming wipes and just wipe the area near your dog's eye. Make sure you get that all clean. You don't want to take the chance of any debris or anything getting in there when you open up his eyelids. So clean Sadie up here. This is our chocolate lab Sadie, if you are new to my videos. So then once your dog's all set and all cleaned, if you have a dog that squirms a lot or isn't really trusting enough of you to let you hold him very all on your own, then what you're going to want to do is ask somebody to help you, and that's going to be a huge benefit if you have somebody else in your home. If you have to do it all by yourself, you certainly can still do it, but it's going to be a lot trickier to do it on your own. So if you have somebody to help you, that's always beneficial. You can stand over your dog to do this, and what I mean by that is like straddling him to hold his head and hold his eye open, but that's very intimidating for some dogs, so you want to be very leery of that and only do that if it's absolutely necessary to stand over him. Typically what I recommend is to have your dog lay down like this and lay him on his side, whichever eye you're going to do, left or right. Just lay him on his side. Make sure he's comfortable and relaxed. Sadie is on her bed right now. That's why I chose this spot. She's comfortable, she's relaxed, and she's ready to let me administer any kind of eye drops or eye medication that I may need to administer. So when you're opening the eye, you want to just very gently, don't hold your dog firmly. The more nervous that you are, your dog's going to feel that and sense that. He's going to become nervous. If you're using a lot of force, that's going to make him very nervous. You want to be relaxed, calm. Make sure you're very gentle with your dog. Just pick up his face, and he should let you, with your thumb on the top eyelid and your pointer finger on the bottom eyelid like this, you're just going to go ahead and put those around his eye and hold his eye open. You can see that Sadie's letting me do that very well. And then take the dropper that's going to come with your medication and drop a couple of drops in that eye. And then when you're done, just close the eye, gently massage right there. Your dog's not going to mind that at all. It's not going to hurt him because you're not putting any pressure on the eye. You're just doing a gentle massage. Keep that eye closed for a minute. And then when he opens his eye, he's probably not going to be really thrilled with you, but it's not a traumatic experience. If you're forceful with him, that's why I really don't recommend standing over and straddling your dog unless it's absolutely necessary. You don't want to make him nervous in any way. You want this to be a great experience for him. And part of that is also giving him a treat when it's over. So once you're done, make sure you've got a treat handy. I don't have one because Sadie's not actually getting eye drops today. And Sadie's also on a diet. Yes. So, just make sure you're really gentle with him. Give him a lot of affection, a lot of love. Let him know that he just did something really good, that was a good thing to just let you do that and take care of his eye for you, and give him a treat to make sure that he knows that that was a job well done. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that you might do, and again, this is a conversation that you need to have with your vet, is to use a muzzle if absolutely necessary. And that's something that I really stress for you not to do unless absolutely necessary. If you have that much trouble with your dog giving medication, you want to have a conversation with your vet, and they can work with you maybe to try some other things with your dog so that you don't have to use force like that or a muzzle. Sometimes it might be necessary, but I would try having another person help you, just making sure that your dog is calm and relaxed. If you have a dog that's more hyper, if you have a puppy that's more hyper, you're going to want to let him burn some energy before you sit down to give him any medication. So that is my recommendations for how to give your dog eye drops. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure that you get in touch with me. You can find my contact information on our website, which is topdogtips.com. You can email me, which is samantha@topdogtips.com. You can find us on social media. Of course, we're on Instagram and YouTube. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Any comments that you leave on social media will get back to me. If you have any comments specifically about giving your dog eye drops, or if you have any questions about that, if you want to see a different how-to video or a different video that you can't find on our YouTube channel or on our website, feel free to give me those suggestions because I would love to help you guys out. So that is all I have today on how to give your dog eye drops, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.